Hey guys, it's me 1239 here, and in today's video I wanted to bring you guys a part 2 of what Amybeth thinks about an Anne with an E renewal. Now I did a video back in January, that was part 1, so I will leave a link right here if you guys would love to check that out, or like to check that out. I don't know why I said love, but if you would like to check it out, here it is. And I'll leave a link to it in the description box below if you're not accessing this through your laptop or whatever desktop device. Blah blah blah. Okay, so recently Elite Daily published an exclusive interview that they did with Amybeth about Stranger Things and Anne with an E and asked her some questions, so I will be reading out the parts where she talked about Anne with an E. The title of the article is Amybeth McNulty is fully embracing her Stranger Things era. I will leave a link to the article below if you would like to check it out. So this is what the article said regarding Anne with an E. Of course, this can't be an interview with Amybeth McNulty without addressing the Anne with an E of it all. Ever since Netflix announced its cancellation in 2019, fans have pushed for another season. McNulty says at the end of the show is something she's come to accept. I've let that side of my life go, she says. I miss the cast endlessly, but we see each other all the time, so I don't think that same mourning for it as I think a lot of fans do. I love to do, say, a movie or something, and let people get the closure I've had, but I doubt that'll happen. Oh, okay. So, of course, I've made videos in the past. If you guys haven't seen them, you guys should go check them out. I'll leave some link somewhere around here where I've talked about the potential of Anne with an E getting renewed for season 4. I've been covering that since the show got cancelled, and I've been covering Anne before, so yeah, basically check my videos out. But anyway, I've basically said this many times before. I feel like we shouldn't rely our hopes for the show on the actors, because the actors are there to act. They're not there to make the behind the scenes decisions. So obviously we know that Amybeth, in the part 1 video that I did about this, that she would love to come back and play Anne again if she was given the chance to. So that's always good news. Of course, like I said, we can't really know for sure what's gonna happen just based off of her answer, but it's good that she is moving on from it in a way, because of course she can't be completely tied back to a show she did when she was a teenager. She's already moving on to bigger things like Stranger Things. She'll do other things as well. She'll make other movies and she'll make other shows. And so she can't be like necessarily tied back to that. For the fans, like she said, the fans are gonna react differently because they haven't experienced that closure, because it was abruptly canceled. She's probably, and she has said this in the past, she's already had that closure that she needed when she went back to Toronto and said goodbye to everyone. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I would say it's fine. No matter who you are, you can either have hope or you don't. If you don't want to have hope, if you don't think that the show will ever come back, that is completely fine. And if you think it will come back, then that is completely fine as well. But yeah, I think that these videos are interesting to make because I like talking about what the actors specifically, what they think about the show coming back. Of course, like I said before, they don't have like the ultimate decision or information. It's all up to Netflix and CBC and the people behind and running the show. Not to say that Moira or Miranda or anyone like Northwood working behind the show don't want it back. I think at the end of the day, it's all up to CBC, Netflix, or whoever else has that control to bring back that show. Because as we've seen before, when Anne with an E was cancelled in 2019, that Moira did want to bring back the show, but she couldn't find a platform for it, which sucked. But anyway, and also this isn't something new that Amybeth hasn't already said before. I don't know if that made sense. Okay, we're gonna go with that. In a live she did back in October 2021, she was asked about the show and she gave her honest opinion, which she already said as well in this interview, which is that she did have closure. She did feel like she had moved on from the show at that point. Like she felt like she was okay with it. At first she wasn't, because she hadn't properly said goodbye to it because it was so abruptly cancelled. But then by the point that she was, doing the live, she had already felt like she had come to that closure. And I think it mainly has to do with the fact that she gets to see everyone all the time, which is really nice. I'll put the clip of the live right here for you guys to check that out.
Are you still in touch with other actors in the cast of Anne? Yes, absolutely. Glenn is probably coming over for my birthday, which is so bloody sweet. Called Leah the other day, called Miranda the other day, was talking to Kyla the other day. Geraldine's sort of kind of around London sometimes, so we're still planning to meet up. But I talk to them all the time, and Geraldine and RH and I always have like little video chat catch-ups, which is so lovely. Do I miss it? Yeah, of course I miss it, but also, I don't know, it was a part of my life, and now I'm just sort of like, yeah, you know? I don't know, you move on, I guess. So I miss it, but it was a very, very good chapter, so I want to appreciate it and step back, I guess, is how I look at it. I don't know, I'm rambling.
And something else that I forgot to mention about what she said in the article was that she would love to do a movie, so I think that would be really cool. We know that Moira in the past has said that she would love to close the show off with a movie. If anything ever happens, a movie would be excellent. It would be great. It would be nice to see them all back. And yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully it happens one day and then we can be really excited about it. It would be really nice. Okay. The next thing I wanted to bring up was the fact that there was a new still photo from season 3 that we have not seen before, and it is from the last episode of the series. It is when Anne is running back to her dorm room to get her stuff, collect all her things, and go to Toronto to meet Gilbert, and obviously we know how that ends. But yeah, we've never seen that before. I think it's really interesting that they have all these BTS photos that we haven't ever seen before, and they're still releasing them. I would love to see more, especially if they have any deleted scenes, which I forgot if they ever mentioned that they did. I know that they have one for season 1, that for sure, and I think season 2 as well. I have a video about that if you guys want to check that out. If you guys didn't know, the one from season 1, the deleted scene that they never showed from season 1, Amybeth talked about it a long time ago in a live stream, and she said it basically was in the last episode, conveniently, of season 1. The beginning of the episode where she's having anxiety. I don't remember why. It was something about the house, right? After she leaves the school, when she's performing, when she's singing with the choir, she goes and throws up outside and Diana's like comforting her. If I remember that correctly. Kind of glad that they didn't show it though. But anyway, a bit off topic with that. But I want to give a shout out to Ann2Million on Instagram for basically sharing this news. And I'm going to read what they had to say because they gave a bit more of context about where this photo came from and stuff. So go follow them and let's go. The German TV, which has the right to air Anne with an E in their country, has apparently released an unreleased image from season 3 of Anne with an E. Although now resonating among fans, the image has already been released by CBC itself, radio website in 2020, but it wasn't far beyond. Beta is back and brought this new image to the fans. I don't think I've ever seen this photo. Like, if I remember anything from 2 years ago, which honestly be surprised if I remember that anything from 2 years ago, 2020. I don't remember this photo. I feel like I would remember this photo if it was widely shared, so I'm assuming that it wasn't widely shared among the fandom, unless I completely wasn't there that day that they decided to post the photo and was shared everywhere. I don't know. But anyway, it's nice to see that they have the photo, that they shared the photo again, and we get to like reminisce about the last episode. Finally, the last thing I wanted to say, this is like a proposition to you guys. I want to make a video where I read out your guys' best experience or moment in the fandom. Like, what comes to mind when you guys think about the Anne with an E fandom? I would like to make a video where I collect all those and read them out and react to them, because I was like thinking about how I had a lot of like really great moments in the fandom, and it was such a special time in my life, and I know that it is a special time in your guys' life. Even if you joined the fandom this year, last month, whatever, if you have a special moment that you would like for me to read out in a video, I will leave a forum link in the description box below so that you guys can type out your answer. I will keep them anonymous unless you guys want me to say your name. I don't really care, but so I would like to do that. I would love to read out your responses. If I don't get any, I won't do the video. If I get very few, then I don't know if I will be able to do the video or not. So I would appreciate it if you guys could contribute in that way and we can have a fun video and reminisce on the fandom. If you have like experiences among members in the fandom, a funny memory that happened, something that happened with the cast members, if you went to any of the Anne events, anything like that, that would be really cool to read out. Be as descriptive as you can so that we can get a big picture of it, because I feel like especially if they're inside jokes, then we will need like a bigger picture to understand what they are. That is it for now. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this video, what you guys thought of Amybeth's response to the Anne with an E question, I'll be making a Stranger Things video soon, an update video on Vicky and what we've learned so far about not like her character, because I haven't watched the show by the time you guys are watching this, but like everything to do with like behind the scenes, her hair, how Amybeth got the role, which I think is really interesting, and especially her hair, like the hair color. We've talked about it before. I'll make an update video on that, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this video, like I said. Let me know if you're still hoping for a season 4 of Anne. The petition link for season 4 will be in the description box below as well. You guys can check that out, sign it, share it around if you haven't already. Hopefully we reach 2 million soon. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always watching. Mwah. Like this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you guys want. Thank you so much to Raster and Zari Abdar for becoming channel members. It really means a lot to me. Joining my channel membership will give you awesome perks, emojis, and badges, and it helps to support my channel, so please consider joining if you think it's something you'd be interested in. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Mwah.